Leveraging drop shipping companies. Okay, now we're going to go through each of the models that we previously discussed, the pros and the cons for, and go through how you would actually put them into effect to source the products. Now, for selling your own physical product, what we strongly recommend you do is to take advantage of the drop shipping business model. This allows you the closest thing to selling an informational product or a product that as an affiliate where it's hands off, where you don't have to handle fulfillment and you don't have to have items stacked up in your business location. And basically what drop shipping is your customer places an order from you. You put that order through to your drop shipper, okay? And your drop shipper mails the product directly to your customer with a label on it that says it's from you to your customer, not the drop shipper. So the customer never knows that the drop shipper is part of the process. Okay, they just know that they paid you and you shipped the product. Now there's a couple of rules to drop shipping because you can go wrong with it in a lot of areas. There's a lot of drop shipping scams and things like that out there. You want to get the key information up front from the drop shipping companies, okay? If you can, wherever possible, you want to make sure that you can set up some sort of drop shipping arrangements directly with the manufacturer of the product that you want to sell. So in our golf slice example, if I were to go at this with the physical product route and I found a club, a driver that automatically fixes slices, okay, and I saw it on an infomercial or something, I could contact the manufacturer, all right, and see if they have a solution, if they have a program set up for drop shipping, so that I can say, what kind of volume do they need, and they could tell me if they can ship directly to my customers if I buy from them. The questions that you really have that you need to get answered from any dropship company that you're looking to work with primarily are the general common sense questions that you would expect. What is the best price they can offer you for their product? You really want to know that. You want to know, do they charge a special handling fee for dropshipping additional to what the normal fee would be? You don't want to be surprised with any fees. Also, you want to know how are they going to ship the products? Are they sending these things ground? Are they sending them to FedEx? How are they shipping? And more importantly, how are they going to bill you? Are they going to bill you net 30, which means 30 days from now? Do they require you to pay up front with wire transfer only, with credit cards? Do they even accept credit cards? And also you want to see how they handle, let's say your customer orders that golf club, and what happens if he wants to return it? How do they handle that? One of the best ways to find drop shippers that we've found online, hands down, is a company called Worldwide Brands. They offer the drop shipping Bible, so to speak. They have a program where they go through trade shows and everything and find the best drop shipping companies in the world. They call them, they verify that they do drop ship, they verify that they're not scam companies, they keep their information up to date, and it just cuts the curve of finding them so much that we just had to recommend it to you. It's fastersmarterbetter.com/WWB. Let's take a look at the site. I want to show you. As you can see here, they have over 8.1 million wholesale products available in this database of drop shippers, certified drop shippers they call them. Find quality drop shipping, light bulk, and wholesalers here and there inside of their Worldwide Brands database. And they go to the trade shows and find and meet with these people, and then they certify them to make sure that they actually meet the qualifications to be considered as a drop shipper with wholesale pricing. And then they list them on their database there for you, and they tell you which ones are available. So I strongly recommend this source. It will save you a lot of time and a lot of money in the long run to find the products that you need to sell, and they'll ship for you. Drop shipping scams and obstacles. Okay, drop shipping just by nature creates lots of scam opportunities for people who have nothing but bad intentions for your business online. Just as wonderful as it can be to not have to worry about shipping your own product, it can also turn into a nightmare. Because you don't control the shipping. So sometimes they may have all of a sudden delays. This product is out of stock. Even though they said it was in stock, it's out of stock for the next 2 weeks. And you promised the customer that you'll get it in the next 3 days. The way around this is that you choose drop shippers that have very quick reply times. So instead of waiting 2 weeks to tell you, oh, this item is out of stock, when you put your orders through, make them tell you, if this item is in or if it's just temporarily out. You need to know that information ASAP. You can't afford to wait 2 weeks and to say, oh, well, it's out, but it'll be back in 2 more weeks. Now you got a 4-week problem, okay, and that's not going to make a happy customer. Another major obstacle that pops up is that sometimes dropshippers don't give you proper tracking. Okay, so you're in the dark wondering if your customer ever got the product. So to get around that, you want to make sure that the dropshipper gives you tracking numbers as soon as the orders have gone out. Okay, and most of the people who use UPS and FedEx will give you the online tracking, so it's not a problem for you just to go online and check to see where exactly the packages are, if you have to. Some of the scams that you should be conscious of is are the companies out there that are offering to sell you a list of drop shippers for $3 and $4, or for even, we've seen some for $15 on eBay for a list of 200. Don't buy that crap. Some of them may be legit, but they're not updated, and the companies really weren't drop ship companies, and you don't know who's supposed to be fulfilling your orders. If you're going to go the route of a compiled list, I gave you the best list possible. A list that's verified every day to see, they check this list, they call the companies, they check and see if they still have drop shipping programs set up, and that was the worldwide brands at fastersmarterbetter.com/WWB. You also want to be kind of leery of companies that are online, and there's a lot of them, that are trying to charge high fees, high monthly fees to you to have access to their drop shipping program. That's something that should raise a flag to you. Is if they're really a true company that's interested in selling more of their product via drop shipping, why are they charging you a monthly fee? Okay? So the bottom line is, don't look for the shortcuts. Don't look for somebody to do all of the work for you. Those little sites on there that say buy a complete, magic button turnkey site that's already set up where the product's already ready to go out the door and they ship for you, and all you do is sit back and drink coffee. Stay away from them, because we're giving you the business model here, and that's not part of it. That's just going to be a distraction and a money waster. Your next option is to sell your own talents and skills online as a valuable service. That could be your product, and it's definitely a profitable business model for you, and it's a bit different from selling a product, I should say. When you're selling your service, you're not selling the product because the product is you. The product is you, and more importantly, the product is the result that you promise that you can provide. Okay? If you can back up the promise that if your product is personal coaching, okay, if you're going to coach people on how to correct their golf swing in your local area, or wherever maybe you have people come out to see you for coaching, that they're buying you, and they're buying what you promise that you can do for them. So keep that in mind, because when you're establishing kind of like the benefits of what your service is offering, you need to establish the benefits about you as well. About you, because you're the person providing the actual service. In later modules, we're going to get into greater detail on how to market your services and set yourself apart from the pack of other people who may be trying to market services in the same arena. But generally speaking, if you find a niche and you can fulfill it by providing a service, and you can provide that service to the people without any geographical limitations, meaning they're across the country, and you can't provide that service to them in your hometown. But if it's a service that you can do like that, then you have a viable business model as well. Just keep in mind that a service, generally speaking, is going to be limited based on your time and your resources, because you are the ultimate conductor to make that whole machine, that whole profit funnel work. The next model that we've already talked a good bit about was affiliate marketing, profiting from someone else's product using affiliate marketing. With affiliate marketing, as you see here on the screen, you're the affiliate standing in between the vendor and the client, the customer, okay? And you're taking a cut for connecting the two. Now, when you're trying to decide between affiliate companies to promote, you just want to keep in mind, taking into consideration a few things. Number one, the commission. What kind of commission are you going to get? We've already showed you how in ClickBank, you're going to have products that pay you up to 75% of the profit. 75% of the profit within ClickBank. All right. But if you're promoting products on Amazon.com, you're going to get 4%. But there's a whole entire catalog of products that you could promote from Amazon. So you have a wider selection of common everyday physical products that people buy, like everything from toothpaste to DVD players to movies to music CDs. Okay. So you have a wider spectrum, but a smaller percentage. You also want to check out and see what the customer service is like of the vendor over here. If this guy provides horrible customer service, it doesn't matter how many customers you bring him, it's going to be a lot of refunds coming back. Okay, it's going to be a lot of people who, if you've established your brand in the middle, and we'll talk about how to do that even as an affiliate, they're not going to be happy with you for referring this person. It kind of kills your reputation because you referred this person. All right, so you want to check the vendor's customer service and see, do they have a fluid sales process? Do they treat their customers well? Do they provide value with their product? Sometimes the only way to know this is by actually buying the product. And it's a smart investment if you're going to spend time actually promoting and spending money on traffic and sending, valuable traffic through a funnel that's not even your own. You want to make sure that they can handle it and they treat your customers with respect. Actually, it's their customers, but it's your traffic. So you want to, if you can buy from them and see if the product gets delivered on time. If you get instant access to it as promised. If the product delivers on all the claims made on the sales letter. All right. Ask the product owner a question after you buy and see if they respond. All right. If they respond, then that's a good sign they'll respond to your traffic that you send their way as well. Generally speaking, if you stick with clickbank.com initially for informational products, ClickBank has an approval process that kind of makes sure that all the affiliates, that all the product owners, that wanted to want to enter their network, they make them go through an approval process to make sure there's a certain standard there, so that you get a certain assurance through ClickBank that the products that you're promoting at least pass their general standard test, meaning there's contact forms on their site, the product is digitally deliverable. ClickBank has looked at the type of product and they've approved it. That's what you want to do for an informational type of affiliate program. For physical goods, this really applies for you more because it's not as regulated, I should say, as a ClickBank marketplace. And if somebody has a widget site and you want to promote it, and they run their own affiliate program, well, there's nobody over their head with cracking the whip saying, well, you got to make sure that this is in line, and you do this for your affiliates. For all you know, as an affiliate for a program that you've never heard of, the owner of the product doesn't even have to pay you. He could have his fine print somewhere, we will pay you twice a year. Okay? Good luck with that, getting that payment from that company. So make sure you read all the details if you're not going to go through an affiliate company, which is recommended. And those companies, again, are CJ.com, which is Commission Junction, clickbank.com for digital products, and sometimes we use associateprograms.com for their products as well. Here's clickbank.com, and if you were going to sign up for their affiliate program, you're going to click here. If you had a product to promote, you're going to click vendor. So you go into affiliates and go through their sign up process, and we can show you. They have a walkthrough here. They tell you how often you get paid and how their affiliate program works here. So go to ClickBank, check that out. You also may want to go to CJ.com after you have some type of website up, okay? If you have a blog up or anything like that, you can apply at CJ, Commission Junction, and they have real-world physical product affiliate programs like Home Depot. You can promote Home Depot. You can promote Insure Me Insurance. These types of stores. And the trick is you have to have a web presence already. So if you have a site up or if you have a blog up or anything like that just has maybe 1 or 2 pages of content and you apply to Commission Junction programs within there, you'll get a higher approval rate because the marketers will see that you at least have a blog up where you're pulling targeted traffic from. If you don't find what you're looking for within any of the affiliate directories, you can just go to Google and put in the main word here, like we put golf plus affiliate. And you'll get a whole list of people who have affiliate programs for different golf products. Golf Driven has a whole list online and DVDs and products for golfers. You have TaylorMade, pre-owned. They have golf, so you can actually sell clubs on their site, and it's a 5% commission. Keeping in mind 5% of, $300-400 clubs, and so on. So just put your keyword in, and then put +, and affiliate will also find you affiliate program. And finally, for affiliates, you also want to check out LinkShare, linkshare.com. If you come here to the site and you go to the top, you'll see advertisers, and you can come here and sign up for the affiliate marketing program that they have. Publishers. You're a publisher with your site, and you can see the companies that they have. Now, advertisers wouldn't be you. You're a publisher. You can come here and browse all of the sites that are on their company. You see on their site, you see deal takers, savings.coms, Ebates, and various brands. They have information on how you'll get paid, reporting, links, how you deal with setting up your affiliate links, and how you can track and everything here. So go check out linkshare.com/publishers. And between all of those affiliate companies, you're sure to find products that target the niche that you've just identified earlier on. The next model, selling information products for a huge profit. Selling information products technically means 100% profit, 99.9% profit. As we talked about previously, if you decide to sell information products that require, well, if you decide to sell products, regular physical products that require physical delivery, you're going to need to deal with things like stocking and packaging and things like that. And all those things cut away at your profit margin. That's why the single most profitable thing to sell online is a product that can be delivered electronically. Okay? It makes sense. E-products are easy to produce. Duplication doesn't cost you anything. It's a matter of hard drive space. And since they're sent to your customers electronically, you don't have to worry about filling your closet up with pill bottles or anything like that. And you can technically automate the entire business so that when someone purchases, the product automatically goes to them, and the receipt gets sent out, confirmation comes to you, the payment comes to you, and the whole cycle runs by itself. So pretty much, what are the options? Let's look at the options for digital products, informational products online that you can deliver in this format. You have ebooks, paid digital newsletters, software, services, and memberships. Okay? Ebooks for a long time now have been the most popular form of informational products online, and now it's slowly transcended into videos and things like that. But if you have a book that that provides value and answers, or even a report that answers that proves itself to be a solution to a problem that the market is having, that your particular target and niche market is having, you have yourself a very valuable product. And they're very easy to create. We gave you the tools already earlier on it's just a matter of you typing in or having someone else type in. You know how to hire people in Elance now. So whoever creates it, strings together some articles, some solutions to problems, and you churn that out in primo PDF, you have your product. The hardest thing that you're going to have to deal with is protecting your information from thieves, from copying it and distributing it freely to forums and other black hat hacker websites and things like that. You don't want free copies of your information just floating around. This is the information that fuels your business. This is providing you money day in and day out towards your daily freedom number. So you don't want that compromised by a thief that's going to steal your information and submit it all over the internet. And there are some solutions you can set up that will protect that, and we'll get to that shortly. That will allow basically somebody who gets access to your product, they can't pass the link on, or it won't work because it's from a different IP address. So that way, if your stuff gets passed on, it's kind of like a kill switch, and people aren't stealing your bread and butter moneymaker. With digital newsletters and membership sites, you're selling monthly access to content that you slowly release over a period of time. It's been a common practice now for people to take a standard 70-page ebook, break that down into chapters, and release a chapter a month, or turn it into a membership site because people like the reoccurring income. And this is an option for you as well. A common question that comes up when people set out to create their own information products is, well, how long do I have to make it? How elaborate does it have to be? And that it's kind of a trick question, because nowadays, with this, depending on the problem and depending on the solution, the size of the report has nothing to do with it. There are some reports that are in the Forex market, which is a foreign exchange for currency trading, stocks and things of that nature, that are 12-page long reports that teach people how to execute a certain type of trade. Okay? And this trade is responsible for thousands and thousands of dollars in profits, supposedly. And those 12-page reports sell for upwards of $500, $497 for 12 pages. And then on the other end of that, there's ebooks on ClickBank that are, 110 pages, and they're selling them for $37. So the size of the report, when you're dealing with informational products, isn't necessarily, doesn't translate to value. Now, speaking of an ebook, in the terms of using the word ebook, people generally expect 50 pages. Sometimes 24, 25, but generally speaking, you want it to be 50 pages or more. To be called an ebook. Otherwise, you're talking about a report. And that's just for terminology's sake. That has nothing to do with value. So no matter what angle of a product, of an information product you decide to go with, the website that you create really has to solve the problem that you've already done the research for. That's the bottom line. So if you're caught up on which method of information product you want to create, or if you're caught between 2 or 3, that's not the main objective of your focus. Okay, you're focused on what's the best way for you to provide the solution to the problem that's in front of you for your potential future clients or customers. The best thing about this is, as you see the little guy here spinning the wheel, once you create this machine, once you create this product, the work is done. You may make occasional updates and things like that, but you can market and market and market and keep churning out the money, selling it over and over and over again. And, it'll just continue producing for you, especially if you do it in the way that we're showing you how to do in up and coming videos. Because, if you do it in a way that it's evergreen, that ultimately leads to a scalable business that you can easily use to hit your daily freedom number. So what I want you to do now is, go and take your list, and I want you to write down 15 topics that you can find with your niche market, within that niche market that you've researched. And if it's not directly on the initial niche that you've identified, just add 14 different ones. But they should all be topics that would fit for an ebook. Okay, because the ebook is going to be the easiest one for you to get started with. So even if you plan on doing a software, by having an ebook as an added-on product, as you'll see in the next section, the combination itself makes it more valuable. And then you want to just go in the search engines and search for, that product, that keyword plus the word ebook. So if it's golf slice ebook, and see what competition comes up. If there are competitors that are already heavily covering that particular keyword, that phrase, then you're going to scratch it off and move to the next one. Then check out the dropshipper directories and see if there are some physical products that you could offer, in the format of dropshipping. Even if you have if you're set on selling an informational product, you'll see that by identifying what's available in the market first, you'll be able to send out emails and updates and sales to your customers, offering additional products on the back end. And we already emphasized the power of the back end sales and what they can mean for your bottom line. Then you want to go, and I want you to go head over to ClickBank and look for digital products, informational products that you can promote that go along with the problems that your marketplace that you've researched is having. So all in all, you'll have you'll know where the competitors are with your product. You'll know what ebooks are out on the market. You'll look at the affiliates, the programs that you can join and market their products. And you'll have a good idea of maybe some products that you can do for drop shipping. With that information in hand, now you can go ahead and integrate several business models together for multiple streams of income. All right. If you plan ahead, and this doesn't mean start it all at once, but if you plan ahead to combine income streams, this is going to give you an enormous opportunity to just create more profit from your business quicker than much faster than you thought possible. It also gives you a little insurance, because if one thing changes, let's say you just in an affiliate program for a site that you were promoting changes, well, you still have your own product, you still have your membership, you still have your software, whatever it is that you're going to make available. So don't be afraid of mixing and matching different business models to achieve your goal. Maybe you start out with an ebook, okay, and then you upsell to a membership program, a coaching program. Then you can cross sell to a software that you have or that you're going to have developed. So you can mix the different elements together to create your overall profit funnel. Now I want you to take a look at a secret that is just going to blow your mind. It's called the product development shortcut. Now that you know the different types of business models out there, the software, the ebook, the membership sites, and so on, I'm going to show you a way to leverage products that are already out there and created, not as an affiliate, but that you can market as your own. These products are called private label rights material, okay? PLR. These products are products that you can buy, okay? You can pay a small amount for, informational products we're talking about here, but it also applies to things like supplements and pills and things like that as well. But for the point of this description, we're talking about informational products, and this could be an ebook, it could be software, it could be a report, videos, audios. These are products that you can buy that are done for you, and not only they're done for you, but you can go and you can change the branding on them. Okay, so if the product was called, let's say, how to golf, how to go. There'll be really basic names. How to golf. You could rebrand that to Golf Slice Eliminator. Done. You give the name to your designer. He designs a nice looking site, a nice looking ebook cover for you, and get you a brand new looking brand. And now you have a product that's completely unique because you've rebranded it, and maybe you've gone through and you've added diagrams in the ebook, you've edited out some stuff, and you've put in some charts, and you really added value to it. Now you have a completely new product that is on the market that people will love, that addresses a problem that you've already identified. The key to this model is adding value to the products, not selling them as is. Okay, you're getting a skeleton. You're getting a basic structure of a product. It may be formatted the wrong way. It may be kind of skimpy. You need to come in and do a fixer-upper on it, which is going to take you less time than it would if you were to go and try to create it from scratch. So this is why a lot of people go towards the private label route, because it gives you more power than an affiliate because you own your own product, but you didn't have to create that product. So let's take a look at these products now that you can use to start off marketing as soon as you get it rebranded and redesigned. Master-resale-rights.com is a site that has over 8,000 private label products that you can rebrand and market to your customers. So let's look at some of these products they have here. Procrastination, Healing Inside and Out, Diet Nutrition, Cajun Cookbook, Social Media Traffic Avalanche, 25 weight loss articles. I mean, any topic you can think of, there's a product here. Okay? So it's your job to maybe, what we like to do, if you're going to go the ebook route, is combine products. Okay? So you can go to ebooks, click on ebooks, and you can see all the ebooks that come back. Most of these products are less than $10. You paying $10, you have a fully written product for you that you can come in now, edit, tweak, and make your own and sell to the marketplace that you've already identified. If you want to search by topic, you can come up here and put, for example, golf. Then you see golf secrets, golf articles, Uh, Junior golf articles. Here's one for $3.49. Golf Swing Secrets. Discover how to drive no less than 50 yards further. All right, that whole book is already sitting there written for you now for $3.50. So you can go and add to it and just completely have your product done in a weekend. Here's another one: creating a perfect and consistent golf swing. Okay, so think rebranding. Think you're getting a rundown property and you're looking to revamp it, rehab it, and create something that's more valuable than what it was initially. So a lot of times you may put some reports with this. You may put a couple of more books. They had some CDs on here that can be rebranded. So you can put a CD package, audio, plus the book, plus the reports, all together for $97.99 or something like that. And that way you've brought more elements together that the person can have as a package deal as opposed to just the one ebook. Another thing this site has is software. This is software that you can get that can be rebranded to anything you want. So you can offer software solutions. Now, fair warning that in getting a software and trying to rebrand it, you're going to have to go and you're going to have to get a programmer to, number one, you're going to have your designer redo the design so it looks much better than what it is. Then you're going to give those designs to the programmer that you pull up on Elance for probably $50 and have them go in and change out all the old logos with your new logos. So now you've effectively rebranded your software product. You have a software that you can provide for years to come. With software, you have to worry about updates, changes, and support a little more than you would have to with an ebook. So with software, you really need to make sure that you go completely through this thing. Let's say we found a golf product that was a golf hypnosis software that's on someone's desktop. I saw something like that where words just go across the screen and try to implant into the person's brain that they're a better golfer or whatever. You need to make sure that the software that you're going to sell, you really kick the tires on. You try to break it. Okay, after your designer gives it back to you, after your coder gives it back, custom branded and everything, you need to install it, see if it installs properly. You need to just try to do everything you can with it to ensure that everything is up to par and working before you go and you start actually selling copies of it. But overall, private label rights are one of the fastest ways to go from not having a product to having a product already done for you. On autopilot almost. You're going to have to make some changes, like I said, to make it a fully developed product, but the base core that you're starting with is a lot further than you would be from starting from scratch. Another way to find PLR products is to go to Google and just put in your niche +sign PLR and see what products come up, what sites come up that are offering private label rights. So you could also try private label rights plus the niche name like golf or whatever, and you'll see products that are already developed that all you have to do is rebrand. Another tip I wanted to make sure that you don't forget is don't forget the magazines for your niche. Okay, go through those magazines. If you have a product for drummers, there's at least 4 that I can think of, drumming magazines. Subscribe to these magazines and see what the current talk is. See what the current trends are. The articles in the magazines have to be interesting, captivating, and cutting edge to get people to buy the magazine. So they kind of do all the research for you. Now you can take that information, pay your writers, or do some writing yourself if it's your passion, and further develop on those and create additional products or create your first product based on the content that was from the magazines. Okay, what I'm going to show you now is a foolproof way to have a great product created for you. Okay, whether you're going to do this yourself or whether you outsource it, it's the concept that really hits the home run. Every time that we've applied this strategy, we've come out with a winning product. A product that, forget about the sales numbers and figures, although those are good as well. I'm talking about a product that your customers rave about. They just absolutely love. Okay, you're going to start off by going to Amazon.com. This is for creating an information product, an ebook. But also could be a video or audio and things like that. But for the purposes of this example, it's going to be some sort of digital book. Okay, you're going to go to Amazon.com and you're going to click on books. right here on the left-hand column. Now, after you're in the book section, you're going to go ahead and type in your keyword. Then you're going to put in the keyword right there, golf swing, like I showed you, and you're going to press go. And now when the results come up, you want to sort by best-selling. Okay, you want the best-selling products right there. Now you have the best-selling products that have been professionally published, you know, in bookstores and in booksellers worldwide, and they are related to your niche. So you have, what is this? The 5 lessons, the modern fundamentals of golf. Finally, golf swing simple secret. Let's see what else we have. Essentials of golf swing. Zen golf. This looks like mental. Golf anatomy. Now what you want to do is you want to pick out 3 of the top books that are best selling or that are related to your site. Okay, and make sure they all have different elements involved with them. Before you pick 3, you can click on the actual cover here, and you're going to look at the table of contents. You see it says a look inside. You can click table of contents to see the actual contents of the book. So it says it talks about the grip, stance, the first part of the swing, the second part of the swing, summary and review. Okay. Check the back cover to see what the book offers a summary. It's a Ben Hogan book. 73 for the first time. Okay, so that's a good one there. And then you can check out any other one that has a look inside where you can see inside of it. Let's see inside this Zen Golf. Table of contents. Let's see. 4 kinds of golf students thinking outside of the box. How big is your mind? You are not your thoughts. So this is definitely focused on the mental side of golf. That's great, because now what you have is what I would, what we do is we pay the $12 for this book and order the book, and then we would pay what was it for the first one? We'd pay $9 for the first one, and maybe we'll get one more. So total, we've spent less than $30 for all the product research in the world. Then we would take the table of contents out. If we were going to do it ourselves, we would go through the book with index cards, write down a line or 2 points, the key points out of each paragraph, the key points out of each chapter, and try to assemble those on a desk in front of us to create a new structure, a new book. Okay, then, or we would just take the table of contents, tear them out. This is what we've done for one product, because we own the book, so we tear out the table of contents, and structure an outline of what we want our product to look like, taking the best elements from all 3 books, restructure them into the way we want the product to look. Okay, take the remainders of the books. They already, remember, the front pages are torn off. Put them in an envelope. We mail them to our writer and said, rewrite this content. Make it a 50-page ebook using the source material we provided you and use the outline that we gave you. Okay? We'll pay you $150 for that. $200 for that, whatever. Done. The product comes back. It's 50 pages plus, composed. It's not copywriting. It's not plagiarism, because they're completely rewritten it based off the ideas and principles that were in the other material, the best of the best. We've cut out what we didn't want. We told them what we did want. We pulled in different elements all together, and now you have a complete product that probably start to finish cost you $250 or $200. That is top notch against anything else that's out there on the market. Is this strategy a little advanced? Kind of. You may not want to start with it, or you may want to. If you figure $200, how long is it going to take you to save $200? Versus how long is it going to take you, if you don't have it already, and how long is it going to take you to start, sit down at a blank page and start writing an ebook from start to finish on a topic that you're passionate about, but maybe you don't have all the key details. Now, if you want to do this yourself, instead of mailing it off to your writer that you've partnered with on Elance that we already showed you how to do, you could just sit there, make your outline from all the table of contents. For example, if we came back to this mental golf here, and we went to this table of contents, And let's see, empty your cup, 4 kinds of students thinking outside the box. Say we wanted to have that. Thinking outside the box. You're not your thoughts. That sounds like a good point. We'll take that. And translating all that into a perfect swing. So we'll take that. Now we'll put those into an outline format, and maybe we start our product off with clear your mind first before you even touch a club to correct your golf slice. You see how that works? So now this whole section that we extracted from this book focuses as our part 1 of the book, of our main book that we're going to pull together. And then we go grab the other portions and we structure that outline. And then you just go through paragraph by paragraph, take out the important points, right on the index card. That way you're not plagiarizing. Now you've captured the important points on index cards in front of you, and your whole product will be basically a stack of index cards, a thick stack of index cards that you can start writing. You can just go to card number 1, flip it over, once you've captured that and start writing it out, then move on to card number 2. Start writing, and then by the time you get through your stack of cards, you've written your product. Okay? It is very fun and it's very easy to create products this way because it's like all your research has been compiled for you. And you already know you're giving your market what you want because you've spoken to your market. You've hung out where your market hangs out. You've seen what they've liked and didn't like about different other information products. All right? You've extracted the best info, cut out all the crap, all the fluff. You've extracted nothing but the best from about 3 to 5 books. You want to get crazy with it, do 5 books. Okay? Then you'll have all of the best information. You'll combine and condense that into your product and structure it in a way that it makes sense and fits together. And what are you left with? You're left with one kick-ass product. Okay? If you are going to type this yourself, I strongly recommend you go to fastersmarterbetter.com/dragon and check out Dragon Naturally Speaking, which is a product that will allow you to simply talk into a microphone and it will type everything you say. So you have your stack of index cards in front of you that you've assembled from all the books that you've scraped out of and researched. And now you can talk the points that you see on the index cards. So now there's not even any typing. The product costs around, I think it's pricing from $97 and up to $297 depending on the options that you need. My copy that we own is older, so the pricing may have changed a little. But if you can get a better deal on it, the best deal possible by going through the fastersmarterbetter.com/dragon. And it comes with, the package comes with a microphone at times, depending on which one you get. And it'll just go through a little bit of setup so it can learn your voice. And you can just sit there and talk naturally. And everything you say will end up on the Microsoft Word or whatever typing program that you use, just as if you were sitting there typing it. No spelling errors, and it is spot on with efficiency. Now, it used to be a few years ago it wouldn't quite get what you're saying, and it'll be typing the wrong stuff. If you say grace, it might take the word lace. But now it's a lot more. The technology has developed, and it's a lot more refined, and you can just crank out product after product. So, as a top industry tip for you, same price as hiring somebody to do it for you. If you have the time or the inclination to go and get the product created yourself, well, that you really should look into this product. So, Dragon Naturally Speaking, fastersmarterbetter.com/dragon. Overall, it's important to remember that all of these business models are profitable by themselves, but they are most profitable when you combine the streams of income. Okay? So I strongly recommend you look at this whole thing as a portfolio of products. Look at your customers not as a one-time sale, but a lifetime value. How much are they going to buy over the course of their lifetime from you, not just the upfront sale. The upfront sale is nothing but a introductory price. It gets them on your list. So this is why some marketers can afford to give so much away on the front end, because they know on the back end the customer is going to be worth thousands of dollars more. All right. And that's the mentality that you need to have. So go ahead to your idea book and jot down not only the ideas for the products and the top books that may address your niche. If you want to get that product created really quickly, and you see some books that are on Amazon that are direct solutions to the problem that the people that are looking for, jot those down. Look at the private label material that's already on the market and have that created, or purchase that to have that rebranded. and you'll be on your way to having your first product. You can do this, folks. Don't make it harder than it has to be, especially if you're outsourcing. You could do this in a weekend, okay? You could, by the time, even if you did the Amazon route and you ordered the books, by the time they came there, you sat down with your stack of $2 index cards and you just started copying the table of contents material, putting it in the order that you would like to see structured in your book, and then have that all sent out to your writer, done, paid, and your product is created. Okay? So don't make it harder than it has to be. You've done the hard part with finding the niche market. Now it's time to feed them what they want. It's already a hungry niche market. Give them what they want. If you can do that, then you'll be profitable for a long time to come.